But when we try to sing just like them, that's the supported sound. That's right, this is how develops mask singing. So the way of how you really start quickly sing your high notes with chest, loud and solid voice is hello to all professional singers. With you today, your vocal designer, Veronica Worship. I call it an excellent student complex. When everything I do, it has to be an excellent, but if not, I'm a loser.
We'll always love you!
When we hear singing of Adele, Aguilera, Beyoncé, Sia, John Legend, we hear that they often sing their high notes with chest, loud and solid voice. But when we try to sing the same way, then instead we get a sluggish, dull and crushed sound on high notes.
From the chandelier! From the chandelier!
Or spasmodic scream. So what are 3 ways to sing your high notes in a song with chest, loud and cool voice? So the first one, cry or weep. Notice when we cry, our throat falls down and a volume appears in our throat, like an orange in our mouth. And you get that kind of sound, did you hear, when we start crying? Now do this sound.
Ho! 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 Выше, выше и выше.
You try. Once again, please. And you have to do this sound with nasopharynx and not just with only throat. For example, if and if your nose is closed inside and your nose doesn't even breathe, so it's not right to do this way, because you will get then vocal cords cramps, sound forcing. That's why you have to cry with nasopharynx like that.
Ho! Ho! Ho!
And you will even hear such a nasal ringing. But it's not will be a nasal sound like a voice defect. No, in no case.
Ho! Ho!
No, but
Ho! Ho!
this is nasopharynx sound. And also sing here to this point. Right that way.
Ho! 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 Ho!
And as higher note, more weeping, more louder sound and wider your jaw.
Ho! Ho! Ho!
Now your turn. Try again. Higher, please.
Ho! Ho! Ho!
Your turn. Try again. This is how the correct mask singing develops. And here is a good example of such singing. Now you try. And again. give you a good advice. If you need to start your high notes very clear and do it quickly, sing it according to the principle from top to top. So if your note So imagine that you have to sing it little higher from top to top, as if you are descending on top of her. Not from the bottom to the top, but little higher from top to top. And you are and with that way you will always sing your high notes quickly and clear. At that moment, when you imagine your note a little higher than it is, you also prepare yourself not only psychologically, but also you prepare your throat vocal muscles to sing your high notes just correctly. Your vocal muscles tighten as much as necessary, as it has to be in professional way, and you just need only to go down a little to sing your high note clearly. But if your vocal muscles just now not in a good shape, you can warm up it. Whine a little bit like a little puppy. First, take a middle note and then higher and higher, as much as you can higher. The second, throw a heavy little ball. Imagine that you have to throw a heavy little ball far, far away and as much higher as you can. And of course, you have stand in the position of the legs shoulder widths apart and throw your heavy little ball like that. Maximum far, far away and high as you can, of course. It turns out that you take the sound like that, accelerating from the bottom up. Yes, like that. Such acceleration for the ball. Voice your throw. That's the supported sound. On your diaphragm, of course. And further, you imagine that you throw to that way your ball, but your voice flying to that way on the nape of your neck. Far away! That's the right trajectory. You throw your ball to that way, but your sound flying that way. And deeply in your throat, formed like a vacuum or the underground. That's the right way, is how the quality of flight voice develops, and your voice will solidly fly in your song. And as for example for you, voice of singer Adele and Sia. If you really want to sing beautiful, professionally set your voice, make your singing powerful, develop voice flexibility and master vocal embellishments and melisma. And I want my life so bad, doing everything I can. So I want to please you. Our course Vocal Fitness is now available for you. This is a professional complex of vocal exercises and vocal warm-ups for 5 days of the week. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. You can work with it at any time convenient for you, and doing only about 25 minutes a day, you will be able to sing your favorite songs without any problems and already perform vocal embellishments and melisma that are in it. If you want to buy this video course Vocal Fitness, write to me in the social network or mail me. All links below in the description of this video. I can't write one song that's not about you. So the way of how you really start quickly sing your high notes with chest, loud and solid voice is twang, nasal or oral. But how can you master this technique? For you, I already have a video lesson on this topic, so find and learn. In fact, twang changes the color of your voice a little, and your voice is no longer a little yours in singing, unlike your conversational voice. But exactly on high notes, the twang sounds very good. Your high notes sounds like a tight but slightly muffled with a flying effect voice. And that's an example. If it gets me through this night, try all these 3 ways of singing high notes and write to me which one of them worked best for you. Crying, throwing a heavy little ball, or twang. So try to feel your voice, unleash your vocal potential in singing, and you will sing beautifully and effectively, even if you previously thought that you were not born to sing.
If you want to get personal training with me or need help in preparing your song for studio recording, you can contact with me by links below.